Hi there, I'm Tasha, and I'm going to give you a different type of video to what I normally would say. I'm not going to talk about Kuwait, and I'm not going to talk about all these, jolly issues, because I'm talking about an issue which really affects people. This is just people being judgmental, people who think that they have the right to, assume what someone's like before even meeting them. Like, I went through years at school of being bullied. I was depressed. The things that went through my mind are unbelievable. I spent 10 years experiencing bullying because I was different. I liked politics, I liked business type of stuff, and that was like the age of 5. I had very different ideas from other people my age. I didn't play with toys when I was a kid, and when I became a teenager, I didn't like the whole makeup and shopping stuff. And I wasn't bitchy about people. I also, different taste in music, and now at my age, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I've never done any of that stuff in my life. I don't do clubbing, even though I've tried it, I just don't like the idea of it. But that's who I am, and people need to accept people in general for who they are, just because they're a bit different. Like, when you bully someone at school, like I went through all those years, you don't realise how destructive it can be to a person. You're knocking someone's confidence until they have none. You're causing people to so much pain and distress that, how would you feel if someone told you time and time again that you're not worthy as a human being? It's just disgraceful. And I just don't get the need for it. I even was bullied because I walked differently, because I had a foot problem, and I was also physically attacked on the foot because of that. And I just don't see why people feel the need to bully people, and people don't even get to know you to see that you're a good person. Like, I've spent all my life being a good person and being there for people and being nice to people, even those who clearly don't deserve it. And then when I meet people who decide to actually get to know me, who say that they're my friends, well, I've got some who are genuinely friends, but a lot of people have let me down over the years. Like, for example, I don't see the need for someone to, only contact you when they want something from you. Like, I'm not in friendships for my own self-gain. I just want people to, I just want to be nice to people and make people feel good, because I didn't have people to make me feel good when I was younger. But then sometimes you've just got to give something back to someone. Like, for instance, if you're constantly there for someone and they can't even pick up the phone to see how you are after you've had an operation, or when you say you're stressed or upset on your status, they can't even send you a message, hi, how are you feeling, or just taking advantage of you completely. Like, I'm not saying I'm perfect, I'm far from it, I've got flaws of my own, but I would never make someone feel inferior, and I would never ever expect someone to always be there for me when I can't be there for them. Like, I just don't get it. And I've been let down by quite a few people. I'm not going to say names, and people do know who they are, and people, I still care about people who treated me like crap. And I just don't see the point of people pretending to be there for someone, giving promises, telling someone how much they mean to you, when you're not going to be there for them, and you're not even going to bother contacting them once in a while. Like, I can guarantee you, most people of my age now have contracts where you can actually have free texts and free phone calls, and it just doesn't take much to pick up a phone now and again to see how someone is. And I just don't get why people always assume that you're going to help them out if they need homework help, when clearly, that's what their teachers are for. I'm happy to be friends with people and to be there for them, but I'm not someone's therapist, I'm not someone's teacher. I'm a friend, and if you're one too, just show it, okay? Just don't, give me broken promises, don't get my hopes up, don't, give me an expectation only to fail it. like, I just want to say to people, like, don't judge people and put people in depression by bullying them at school. And when you do get to know someone and you do get to be friends with them, just don't like use them, don't take them for granted, because someday that person who is very good for you and someone who is always there for you will say, I've had enough, and they will give up on you. Yeah, I just wanted to say that. And to those people who have actually been there for me, and those people who, you know, I can always count on, I would just like to say thank you so much for being there for me. And to those who haven't, just take this video into consideration and realise that you have let yourself down more than you've let me down, because I don't need you in my life. You're not giving anything to my life, so, you know, you've got yourself out of my life. I haven't kicked you out of my life. So yeah, thank you very much for those good people in this world, and have a good evening.